Hello, everyone. My name is Ekaterina Kardakova. I'm an opera singer, voice, and public speaking coach. I really want to start and make a series of videos for experts who want to present themselves of social media. And this first video I would like to dedicate to your uniqueness. About 99% of people and clients who come to my trainings, webinars, online groups don't know what they're good at. And I think that I have already spoken about this in the several videos about your talents and your strengths or your achievements. And people always need time to think, what am I good at? What can I do with ease? Mostly people need lots of time to figure it out. Why? Because the system teaches us to be focused on not enoughness, on things we are not having yet or not good enough yet, instead of focusing on your strengths and your uniqueness. And this is the thing, we don't even notice what we are good at because it's so easy. It's so, joyful to do some stuff. So why should we be focused on ease and joy? Better we focus on sorrow, on not enoughness to create more sorrows. you know it's a devil's circle. So I suggest to refocus and lead your whole energy to your uniqueness and multiply multiply your uniqueness, your strengths. Imagine a situation: a colleague at work comes to you and asks you to help with a particular thing. So you analyze the situation and you give the result. And then the colleague says, "Oh, I heard that we can also do this with different tools," or "I heard that we can also do different." But somehow, deep within you, you know exactly that your solution is correct and your solution will work out. So let's analyze this situation. What is happening? The question number one: what do you think? Why the colleague came to you, not to another person, but to you? Maybe because this person, your colleague, knew that you and only you can help with this question. Secondly, while you are analyzing the situation, what is happening in your head? How do you know that you know the answer? This interesting, process in your head while finding the solution. And third question is, what do you see while this analyzing what other people don't see to provide the best solution? This is the most interesting question. When you just consciously analyze situation, why people come to you and how do you find the right solution, and how um, you create this belief within you, this feeling that yes, I know exactly that it will work because something you see between the lines. I give you an example. I recently had a client, he's an IT developer, and it was pretty hard to figure out what he is good at. He was so stubborn, focusing on not enoughness. However, after a while, we figured out that he's a very good um, solution finder. I would call him this way. So he sees the bugs before they appear. And I asked him, if you analyze this process, how do you see that the bugs will appear exactly here? And he said, like, I don't know. I just see the code and I know exactly that this is wrong. It's kind of, I know this. I just have a feeling, and I can read between the lines. And exactly this thing, your job is to figure out what can you easily see between the lines, what other people don't. And exactly here is your uniqueness. So I repeat, you have to ask yourself three questions. Question number one is, Why do people come to you? With what kind of question? Question number two is, how do I process the decision making? So to analyze the process of solution, finding the solution, what is happening, why? And the third question, also the most important question, what do I see between the lines other people don't? And the thing is that all this process you do with ease, with joy, and you can do it for a long time because it's so easy. And this is exactly your uniqueness. So, if you want to learn more about how to find out what you can do with ease, joy for a long time, what is your uniqueness, your talents, how to package all of your talents, how to start posting, how to present yourself, how to make videos, how to write and communicate with your potential clients, people pay you for your expertise. I invite you for my to my group sessions, online group sessions, which start on February 21st. Every week, 5 weeks, every week we meet online and we work on one topic. Then you get your homework and you put your homework in the chat, in your support group, where also I will lead you through all this training and give you some ideas how you can make your self presentation better. I will leave you the information in the comments, in the pinned comments. So if you have more question about this topic, about your uniqueness, or about the group session, write me in the comments. Otherwise, I really recommend you to do this exercise and to figure out where is your uniqueness, how you can find the best solutions. It's so interesting to figure it out. I'm pretty sure that you will have lots of aha effects like, that's really true. I do it with ease. I didn't even know this. So ask this question, write it down, find your uniqueness, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.